I was working on a completely different video, but the longer I wait to do this, the more likely it is that Papa Mia is gonna do it first, and then what would even be the point?
Late to everything.
Remember when we were kids and we would play The Floor is Lava? Basically this movie, but instead of lava, it's spaghetti sand.
Spaghetti!
Also, spoilers! You've been warned.
The movie starts out with the beach party because it's spring break, drinking, smoking, making out, carrying around a giant alien egg that washed up on shore. Typical spring breakers. The only thing to note from all this is that this guy yelled at everyone to put their phones in his bag. Well, I guess also the giant alien egg, but not really.
This poster fell off, and it really fucked up my wall. Anyway, I'm gonna say this right now. If you're hoping for any kind of actual lore explanation for the giant alien spaghetti monster in the sand, be prepared to be very disappointed.
It's the next morning and we are introduced to our main cast.
Okay, let's take a roll here.
In the lifeguard tower, we got Kaylee and Mitch. In the car, we got Chanda, Jonah, Vance, and Ronnie. Titties out on the table is Marcia, and Gilbert is stuffed in a trash can. Gilbert definitely got the worst of it.
What am I supposed to do?
You're supposed to sit tight.
Sit tight? I'm jammed in a fucking trash can, Mitch! I can't. My legs, my back.
Just do it!
Because of the whole being stuffed in a trash can thing, not being able to move, every 5 minutes he's like,
I'm about to start tweaking in the beat.
and when literally anything happens, he's like,
Somebody tell me what the fuck is going on!
Kaylee sees a stuck bird trying to fly away, and she's like,
Are you stuck?
the bird gets yoinked into the sand, while Titties Out Marcia is stepping off the table. Kaylee tries to warn her to stay out of the sand, but it's too late.
Okay, real quick, one more side note. If you don't like feet, don't watch this movie because the director really does a lot.
Scooby-Doo gang is like, yo, something's wrong. Vance gets out of the car to help her and then absolutely fucking eats it. And just like that, 2 out of 8 are gone. They can't use the car to get help because the battery is dead. They can't call for help because this dumbass put the phones in the trunk. They discover the alien noodles. They also discover the cracked alien eggshell after 2 montages of them doing fuck all. There's also the scene where the spaghetti comes up and starts tickling the tires.
You think that maybe the car will start slowly sinking, or maybe the lifeguard tower, or, just action, but nothing happens. The car tire does eventually get popped, but it literally doesn't do anything for the plot.
Kaylee finds hot dogs in a cooler. Her and Mitch start chucking them into different directions to see how big of a range the alien has.
Let me try.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Fucking kill this guy already. Super conveniently, their last hot dog lands outside of the spaghetti monster's realm, which convinces one of them to finally do something. Jonah takes 2 surfboards that are leaning up against the back of the car and uses them to make his way to the picnic table where Marcia died earlier, picking up the one behind him and placing it in front, which works great. The sand was moving the boards to get Jonah to fall, which is a pretty cool concept. I hope we get to see more of that in the future.
We get 2 things from that.
1!
Some really disgusting gore, which I'm not going to show because it's really disgusting, but I can give you a demonstration. So Jonah has all those holes and gashes and wounds and shit in his stomach, and on the table he finds a banana in a bag. Do you see where this is going? So Jonah starts eating the banana, and then you hear Chanda go, oh my god, Jonah, your stomach! And the camera pans down, and the banana is just oozing out. We find out that they can step where the bonfire was because ashes or something.
At this point, Ronnie has fucking had it. She decides she's gonna go for the phones, which, if you don't remember, are locked in the trunk. What follows is a whole lot of extremely frustrating and extremely dramatic failed attempts until she slips and the trunk just slams on top of her fingers. Which is just brutal. But then, right afterwards, a completely new character is introduced. This motherfucker. This Beach Patrol guy sorry, Beach Patrol supervisor.
Call your supervisor just whatever!
My supervisor?
I'm the supervisor. I'm the one in charge.
I am a surgeon!
He is absolutely convinced that they're all just tweaking out junkies and refuses to listen to or help anybody. He sees Jonah all fucked up on the table and he's like, oh my god, ew, gross. Goes up to Gilbert stuffed in the trash can. Is that a dick on your face? You know what? That's a pretty good dick.
Whoever did that's a pretty good artist.
Tries for 2.2 seconds to help Ronnie and goes, oh yeah, those are some jammed fingies.
Hey guys, lesbians?
Are you kidding me? Help us!
Now you're probably wondering, how the fuck is he walking around?
The answer? He got those big old booties, those life-saving Doc Martens. Anyway, he dies.
Help me! It's following me! It's following me!
But once again, we get two things out of all of this. Pepper spray, which does seem to work against the spaghetti, and the patrol car.
I swear we're close to the end.
Mitch dies.
Guys, I'm fast. I'm fast as shit.
I'm fast as fuck, boy.
From here on, the writers just completely gave up. You could say that they weren't even trying to begin with, but I had hope. The movie had potential, it really did.
Kaylee starts ripping off pieces of the railing to step on, which is a totally brand new idea. And you're like, uh-oh. No, actually, nothing happens. Kaylee gets to the car perfectly fine because of course she does. She fucking sucker punches Chanda.
That's for screwing my boyfriend, bitch!
Oh, what? I haven't brought up that subplot yet.
Throughout the movie, they add little sprinkles of drama because I guess they realize that they can't just have footage of people just sitting around. But especially towards the end, they just dump it all on you and expect you to care. It's poorly written and doesn't make any sense, so I'll give you a quick rundown, but that's all you're getting from me.
At the party in the beginning of the movie, Chanda and Jonah kissed in front of Kaylee, who is dating Jonah, and then Chanda and Jonah wake up in the car together, so you already know what they did. And you just saw Kaylee's reaction to all of that. And then after, Chanda's like, bro, you and Jonah are the perfect couple.
I think we all figured you'd get married and start squirting out a bunch of perfect kids.
So then, obviously, Kaylee completely forgives her and Jonah, and then for the rest of the movie tells Jonah over and over again how much she loves him.
I love you.
I love you too.
Ew! Back to the main story.
Kaylee and Chanda just pull out Ronnie's fingers. And of course, they're not flattened or broken or anything, just a little bloody. Then Kaylee and Chanda use the same skinny-ass railing pieces to get to Jonah, and nothing happens to them. Ronnie dies, though. Fuck Ronnie. She lost her balance trying to stop her blood from getting in the sand, and Kaylee's spraying the fucking pepper spray everywhere like, I got you, boo. Ronnie already fell in the sand, and Kaylee's still fucking spraying it, and now she's just like spraying it all over Ronnie. Pepper spray didn't do shit.
I'm trying to see how big it is. Who cares? It's all around us.
No, maybe not. That's good thinking.
Is it? How long are we gonna be stuck out here and you're throwing out our only food?
Besides, you guys would have made up and got back together in a couple of days and I'm back to square one. Man stealing. Bitch. Shonda.
Guys, seriously, do we really need to talk about this now?
While all that is going on, Gilbert is trying to turn himself around because the girls told him to, for whatever reason. Gets himself all fucked up, and the blood drips down the barrel. The spaghetti is loving that shit. And then these horrible, horrible CGI tentacles come out of nowhere, wrap around Gilbert, and suck him down.
I'm sitting up for this. There's only 20 minutes left in the movie, and they just fucking introduced metal-eating tentacles. I'm so mad I can't even talk.
You don't understand why is you doing this, bro? I haven't did shit all day, bro. And you love you no matter what, bro. I don't. Bro, please, bro. Why are you doing?
Unless I'm missing something, and beach trash cans don't have metal bottoms, but there's giant tentacles now, so.
Chanda is now on top of a patrol car and throws an inflatable raft onto the sand which Kaylee and Jonah use to join her. which is so interesting because we saw the little noodles pop a car tire earlier, but whatever. The tentacles show up again to attack Kaylee, and ooh, they light up now. Wow. Kaylee pours gasoline around, uses a match to light it up, setting the tentacle on fire, but very, very conveniently, not the car.
Burn, you motherfucker!
The tentacle grows a hand, tries to open the car door, but Kaylee shuts it, so the alien just dies and everybody goes to sleep. The two girls wake up to a surfer knocking on their window asking if they're okay, and just like that, the sand is completely back to normal. They did it! They don't say anything to the surfer and just walk away, leaving Jonah, the love of Kaylee's life, in the car. The surfer's like, "Hey bud," and there's no response. The movie ends with this blurry shot of this like giant seaweed creature swimming in the ocean, which I guess is supposed to be the sand monster. And there you go!
Let me know what you think. Is this the dumbest horror movie? Also, let me know what you think of the new setup. Leave a like if you like this video, drop a few comments down below, and I'll see you in the next video where I sit in a trash can and chuck hot dogs at random seagulls.
Bye!